I would like to say welcome. It's very hot today. I don't know why. And how has your day been?
Good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie, how about you? How has your day been?
I've been good. Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
Um, for example, I have this sentence. Okay. Oh my gosh.
No worry. Take your time. Take your time.
Uh-huh. Maggie and Tom, the line of the answer, each other since school. And the answer is two options. Have been knowing or have known.
Have known.
Yes?
Have known. Yeah. Have known. So Tom and what?
Maggie and Tom, each other since school.
Yeah. Maggie and Tom have known each other since middle school. That's correct. Have known.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to explain why, or you just needed the answer?
I just need the answer.
All right, great, great. Awesome. I'm glad I could help. And Andres, how are you doing today? Mr. Romero? Okay, maybe he's busy. All right. Well, guys, let us begin with the homework. So, Laurentina, what song did you listen to yesterday?
Teacher, I listen some, but I can understand the lyric. Only in one of them, I have some phrases or some words only, but not more.
You didn't read the lyrics?
No.
Only listen.
Only listen.
Ah, you need to read the lyrics.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's okay to use lyrics, for right now. And maybe in the future you can stop listening with the lyrics.
Okay.
The lyrics are good so you can learn new words. And then if you want to really practice your listening, no lyrics.
Okay.
But yes, this was one of those activities where you needed the
Yes.
lyrics. Okay.
Okay.
But tell me about the phrase that you understood.
It's a song of Ed Sheeran called Perfect.
Ah, yes, I know that song.
I found the love for me. I found a girl beautiful and sweet. I never knew the someone for me. Dancing in the dark, you between my arms. She is my dream. I think so.
And what does it mean?
Dream?
No, like what is the song about?
He talk about a lady who is special for him before he hadn't known someone like her, and uh, he is happy with her, and they dancing in the dark.
Oh, very
Uh,
romantic.
I think
Yes.
that's all.
Yes, it's about a girl, the perfect girl, right?
The perfect girl. Yes.
All right, great. Yes, I love that song by Ed Sheeran or Ed Sheeran. I don't know how you say it, but thank you,
I,
Valentina.
okay.
Thank you. Jackie, how about you, girl? Did you do the homework?
Yes.
Tell us a song you listen to.
Oh, I listened to Born for This from the score,
Okay.
and I have to say the lyrics.
No, no, you don't have to say it. Tell us what the song is about. Like, what is the purpose of the song?
Well, Born for This, the title. It's like a story because they are a new band, and so they believe on on them. And yeah, and they write their or they their own story. And yeah,
Okay, okay. So they're talking about themselves.
just
Okay, it's rock,
pop rock.
pop rock. All right, cool. Thank you, Jackie. And Mr. Romero,
Hello, good afternoon,
good
everybody.
afternoon. How
Good
about you,
afternoon.
man? What song did you listen to, and what is the song about?
The, I'm like a girl, but like a lover of Taylor Swift,
Mm,
and it's about uh, a, a relationship, but they are like separate.
they're super what?
Uh, they're in different place.
Oh, they are
They are
separated.
they're separated.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
They are in different place, but they have many times in love.
Yeah, they are in love.
They are in love,
What's the name of the song?
lover,
Laura,
lover.
Lover.
Here I have it's my favorite song for practice my English because
Okay.
it's not it's low. It's a slower song.
Can you sing it for the class, please?
Yes, I mean I have here.
Sing it, sing it. We want to hear
Oh
Andres
no, my
sing.
God, no.
Yes, yes,
No, but
Andres,
no,
please.
Come on, man.
I don't sing uh, and in my bathroom, man. Hear me.
All right. Cool, cool.
But I
Okay, so
can
it's a
say
Taylor Swift song.
I can read the song.
Yeah, read it to us. Read it to us. I want
I
to know about this one.
I learned like 3 months ago.
Okay.
I memorized. The first said we could leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place. We made the rules, and there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious ways about you. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years? Um, and how do you say the coro?
The chorus.
The chorus is, can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And take me out, take me home. and you're my lover.
Hey, it's a good song, man. Very romantic.
Yeah.
Like young love, right?
Yes.
And that's your favorite song to practice English with?
Yeah. When
Oh, right.
when I began to listen music in English for practice my English, I began with this song.
With that song.
That
Ah,
song.
nice.
because I saw in Google that it's a good song to practice your listening.
Yeah, that's true.
What
I'm glad.
the name is Lover?
Yes, and it's an the truth is that it's a nice song because she's a good singer and the lyrics is romantic and a good lyrics. I think.
It's positive, right? Great, great. Well, thank you everybody for doing the homework. Now, let's begin with the class. Okay, remember, we're going to practice a little bit our speed reading. But before we do that, I would like to ask you I guess you could say, a serious question about. Oh,
sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
serious,
Could you please repeat
serious.
it?
Oh my gosh. Well, and it's about life. And that's what our lesson is going to be about life. So with that being said, what do you think is one of the best life lessons that you've learned? Okay, that is my question. I will write it down for you. What is the best life lesson you have learned? Okay. Now, I'm going to give you an example so you can kind of get an idea. I've learned a lot of life lessons, but I think one of the biggest and best life lessons that I have learned is that you are what you think. You are what you think, and you know what that means is if you think positively about things, then a lot of positive things will happen to you. If you think negatively about a lot of things, then a lot of negative things will happen to you. And so that is my life lesson. You are what you think. Okay? If you think you're good, then you're probably going to be good. If you think you are bad, then you're probably going to be bad. Okay? So, you know, you can limit yourself or you can push yourself, but it all starts here. And that's one of the best life lessons that I have learned. Laurentina, Andres, Jackie, do you have any life lessons that you have learned? Some of the best ones? Who's going first?
Yes,
Go ahead, tell me.
a lot of lessons.
Tell me one of them.
But good lesson or
Yeah, like a great life lesson, whether it's something positive or something negative, from a good experience or from a bad experience. But a good life lesson.
one of my favorite is when I graduated. I had to I had to go out of my city, of my state, and I worked in another city. And the lesson was, I think that here with my parents, um, sometimes it's like your family when you can be with your family. Sometimes it can be normal, but uh, I had to live alone and in another city. And the lesson I think that um, so your family can be a good how do you say, like bendición o algo así?
A blessing. I guess the life lesson is family is a blessing.
Yeah, when you have your family close, it's like a blessing.
Okay, okay, very good. Having your family close
Yeah,
is a blessing. That is the life lesson you have learned, right?
yeah, and
All right.
it's too difficult to live without your family or without your friends.
Right. Great. Great. Thank you, Andres. That is true, right? Especially if you have a good family. Some of us have bad family, and it's better to, get away from those people. But Andres, I'm very happy that you have a good family, man. Yes. When you have a good family, that helps you a lot in life. Florentina, what do you think? What is your best life lesson?
I think my family too. When I was young, I remember good things about my parents and my sisters. Um, we was um, living in a ranch for maybe 6 or 6 years. When I was a child, we lived in a ranch. When we moved to the city, to Monterrey,
Yeah.
it was very, very different for me because I I don't mm, knew mm, everything. We don't have um, light, water, nothing in a ranch, and this change was very, very important in my life. New school, new people, and I think was important in my life. This
Okay. Okay.
change.
Okay. So what's your life lesson?
Mm, I think the most important in the life is the family. Now is my family, my husband and my son and my daughter. The family, I think, is mm, the most important thing.
That is the best thing you have learned in your life. Having well, being with your family is the best thing. Yes.
Mm. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. And Miss Miss Flores, what about you? What is one of the best life lessons you have learned?
Maybe enjoy and live your present because it never return.
Oh, enjoy and live your present because it'll never return. Yes, 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 that is true.
Yes.
There is a saying in English, um, live for today because tomorrow isn't promised, right? Live for today because tomorrow isn't promised. This is a good one. This is a good one. Definitely, definitely. Some people say, ah, no, I'll take a vacation later when I'm old. And then they die and they never have a vacation. When they had the opportunity to take a vacation, so it's a good one. I like this one, Jack.
A pandemic appears.
Yes, right.
Yes.
Nice, nice. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, okay? In your notebooks, I want you to write this down. Today is October 15th. Oh, yeah, it's the quincena. October 15th, 2020. And the objective for today, let me see it specifically what it is. We're going to order our events about the past using the simple past and past perfect, okay? Simple past and past perfect. Yesterday, we used the simple past and the present perfect. Today, we're going to use simple past and the past perfect. And we are going to be on page 32. You are with me, Fernando. This is Viewpoint 1, Unit 3, Lesson B. Okay, so please write that down in your notebooks. Now, to order. Well, to order is, two things. When you're at a restaurant and you ask the waiter to bring you some food, that is to order. But also put in order, like 1, 2, first, second, third, fourth. Okay? And I don't know if you remember, here's one good example. Can you see this example right here in black? Or not? What happened? Can you see this example, Laurentina?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. See, in this example, I have 2 verbs. Well, 3, thank God, but that one doesn't count. And I have had brushed and arrived. Had brushed is the past perfect. Had brushed is the past perfect. And arrived is the simple past. Okay? Chronologically speaking, which event happened first? Brushing my teeth or the company arrived? Which one happened first?
Brush my teeth.
Yes. Brushing my teeth happened first. This is the past perfect. And remember that when you want to order your past events, the past perfect happened or happens first. So yes, I want you to think of a chronological line, now, past, the future. If you think about this sentence, thank God I had brushed my teeth before our company arrived. You know, maybe the person brushed their teeth at 7:30 and the company arrived at 7:40. Okay, so one thing happened first, and that is the brushing of the teeth. Okay? I have a new selfie light and I'm trying to see how it works. OBS outlines. Okay. Well, ready? Can I continue?
Yes, great.
Okay, great. Well, in that case, please open your book to page 32. Okay. Andres, Jackie, and Laurentina, you have your physical book with you, right?
Me right now, no, man.
No?
I wasn't working, sorry.
Okay. Jackie, Lauren?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. Well, Jackie and Lauren, you have the advantage. And Andres, you're just going to have to use the screen on your phone. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, Andres. And then we're going to have Jackie is going to read this. Then Lauren. Then Andres. Then Jackie. And the last person, of course, the last two lines are for Lauren. Okay, so that's the order that we're going to read in. Well, first, let me tell you a little bit about this article. Okay, so we have a person here in the photo. Can you tell me her name?
Sherry?
What is her name?
Sherry?
What?
Sherry?
Sari.
Lorena.
Her name is Lorena. Yes, by Lorena.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Okay, this is Lorena. And well, she's telling the class about a life lesson that she learned. Okay? Something that she learned from her professor. All right? So, we're going to read this story and we're going to try to see what her professor said. See, right here in this line, I don't know if you can see it, in your careers, it doesn't say anything. we need to think using the context and the story. What did the professor say to Lorena? Okay, but right now we're just going to speed read. Going to speed read. Let's see. Remember, how do we speed read, Jackie? What do we need to do?
Use the finger.
Yes, we need to use our finger. Let's see how fast we can read this. Andres, Jackie, Lauren, you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, please use your finger to read. Okay, Laurentina?
Okay, teacher.
All right, yes, follow along with your finger on the screen or on your book, whatever, and be ready. Okay, Romero, please begin.
I've learned many things in life, but this is one lesson I learned early on. I hope it makes you think.
Toward the end of my last semester in college, our ethics professor gave us a test. He had told us to expect one and had warned us it would come toward our final grade. I have been struggling with the class all semester because I'd missed a number of classes and I'd fallen behind on my work. But by the day of the test, I had caught up on all the work and I felt pretty confident.
Sure enough, 40 minutes into the test, I had finished all the questions, except the very last one. What is the name of the woman who cleans the lecture hall? I thought it was uh, a joke. I've seen the woman many times. She was short with her hair in her 50s, and she's been working in the building for at least a year. We even smiled at each other once or twice, but I didn't know her name because I never thought to ask her.
Very good.
Come on, Jackie.
Oh my gosh,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry, it's okay.
okay, I
You
go.
is the last part for you.
I turned in my test and left the last question blank, hoping I wouldn't get penalized too badly for it. But then one student raised his hand. He hadn't finished the test either. I'm just wondering, he said and paused. Will it really affect my grade if I don't complete that last question?
Good.
Andres?
Andres?
Yep. Our professor smiled. Absolutely. He said, in your careers, line, I've never forgotten that lesson. I also learned that the ge- janitor's name was Sherry.
All right, very good. Okay, so um, what do you think is the life lesson that the professor told them about? Hmm? What do you think is a life lesson? What did he say to her? In your careers, what?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't know, man.
You need to know the name of.
Come on, tell me, tell me.
The name of the persons,
You need
good
to know the
person,
names of people.
people.
Yeah. Okay, okay. You need to know the names of people.
Something like that.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Vocabulary and context. B. Listen to the story. Did you have a similar ending? What do you think of the professor's response?
Okay. Andres said, you need to know people's names, right? Andres, you need to know people's names.
Or who are the people?
Okay, oh,
Or
you know, yes, you need to know who people are, okay? Now let's listen to the audio and see if what Andres said is correct or kind of correct or wrong. Please listen to the audio. The audio will say the correct thing.
Living and Learning. An Important Life Lesson. May 10th, 11:13:48 p.m. by Lorena. I've learned many things in life, but this is one lesson I learned early on. I hope it makes you think. Toward the end of my last semester in college, our ethics professor gave us a test. He had told us to expect one and had warned us it would count toward our final grade. I had been struggling with the class all semester because I'd missed a number of classes and I'd fallen behind on my work. But by the day of the test, I had caught up on all the work and I felt pretty confident. Sure enough, 40 minutes into the test, I had finished all the questions except the very last one. What is the name of the woman who cleans the lecture hall? I thought it was a joke. I'd seen the woman many times. She was short, with dark hair, in her 50s, and she'd been working in the building for at least a year. We'd even smiled at each other once or twice. But I didn't know her name, because I'd never thought to ask her. I turned in my test and left the last question blank, hoping I wouldn't get penalized too badly for it. But then one student raised his hand. He hadn't finished the test either. "I'm just wondering," he said and paused. "Will it really affect my grade if I don't complete that last question?" Our professor smiled. "Absolutely," he said. "In your careers, there will be many people who help you. They are all important. At the very least, you should know their names." I've never forgotten that lesson. I also learned that the janitor's name was Sherry.
Okay, so what is the life lesson?
your careers, there will many people. Don't forget, or or
Say it in your own words. You don't need to say it exactly like the professor.
oh, don't forget who helped you.
Don't forget who helps you. Okay. And there is one important thing. The very least you could do is remember, or sorry, is learn their names. That is the life lesson.
Oh yeah.
You know, in your careers, there will be many people who help you. And they are all important. The very least you could do is learn their names. I love this life. I love this life lesson. You know, learning people's names is very important, in my opinion. Or what do you think, Andres?
Oh Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that I'm bad with my memory, but with the people that help me, I always, I can always remember.
Okay.
Will
Nice.
remember them.
Okay. Great. Thank you, Andres. Laurentina, do you remember everybody's name who helped you?
No, teacher. I try to remember, but sometimes I forget them. But
But you make an
I
effort, right?
yes,
Okay. I think that's the most important thing.
yeah.
And Jackie, do you know the name of the janitor in your school?
No, I forget my friend's name, so I can't remember anything.
Nice, nice. Okay, very good. Every time I see this lesson, I think I need to ask for everybody's name. And when we were at Plaza Universidad, after this lesson, I asked Polly, "Hey Polly, what's your name?" The girls that are cleaning, I asked, "Hey, what's your name?" Because I think this is very good. If you learn a person's name, they feel important. Okay.
Yes.
So I want you to use this this page, and I also want you to do this exercise. Okay. So keep your books open, and Andres, I will open my book again in a minute. But I want you to do this worksheet right here. Yes, there we go. Can you see this?
Yes.
Andres, Jackie, can you see it?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right, great. I made this for you, my kids. Well, you're not my kids, you're my students, but that's how I feel. So using the article for context, I want you to match the word with the correct definition. I will help you with the first one. The first one is toward. Toward is in the direction of. In the direction of. If I say I am walking towards the store, that means I am walking in the direction of the store. Okay? I am looking towards my computer, in the direction of my computer. Okay? So please, you're not gonna have a lot of time. You're gonna have literally 2 minutes to do this activity. 2 minutes. If you can do it, great. If you can't, it's okay. All right, you have 2 minutes. Please match the words with the definitions. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Students and Jackie, please help me with this. What do you think is number 2, warn?
Is number 3 the other side? Inform someone in advance.
Very good. To inform someone in advance. All right, very good. What is count toward a final grade?
To be a part
Anybody?
of your final grade.
Very good. To be a part of your final grade. Laurentina, what is struggle with something?
Mm, I think to not do the work you are supposed to do on time.
Nope.
What?
Let's go to number 5. Fall behind on work. What is number 5? Somebody?
To not do the work that you are supposed to do on time.
Yes, this one. All right, let's do number 6. Number 6, caught up on my work. What is this?
To
Jackie?
do all. Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, yes, you gave her the answer. It's okay. And Jackie, what is a blank question?
Um, uh, a question that has no information and either is an answer.
Very good. And what is raise my hand, Jackie?
To put your hand in the air to get someone's attention.
Yes. And Laurentina, what is struggle with something?
Number one. The last one.
Last one, yes. To have difficulty handling something. Now, that's probably one of the most difficult ones. And I need you to remember this word, struggling with. Struggle with means to have a difficult time, to have difficulty. Like, well, when I got to Mexico, I struggled with my Spanish. It was difficult to communicate with people in Spanish. And when I was in the United States, I struggled with getting a job because I was an illegal immigrant, no papers. So it was difficult to get a job. I struggled with finding a job. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And well, now I want you to read the article again with a partner. All right? So I'm going to put you in a pair. Andres and Lauren together, and Jackie, you stay here with me. Please enter your breakout room. I want you to take turns reading it as fast as possible. Use your finger. Jackie, are you ready?
I think.
Let's do paragraph and paragraph, okay?
Okay.
You start or I start?
I start.
Okay, go ahead.
An important life lesson. I've learned many things in life, but this is one lesson I learned early on. I hope it makes you think.
Toward the end of my last semester in college, our ethics professor gave us a test. He had told us to expect one and had warned us it would count toward our final grade. I had been struggling with the class all semester because I had missed a number of classes and I'd fallen behind on my work. But by the day of the test, I had caught up on all my work and I felt pretty confident.
Sure enough, 4 minutes into the test, I have finished all the questions except the very last one. What is the name of the woman who cleans the lecture hall?
I thought it was a joke. I'd seen the woman many times. She was short with dark hair, in her 50s, and she'd been working in the building for at least a year. We'd even smile at each other once or twice. But I didn't know her name because I never thought to ask her.
I turned in my test and left the last question blank, hoping it wouldn't get penalized too badly for it. But then one student raised his hand. He hadn't finished the test either. I'm just wondering, he said and paused. Will it really affect my grade if I don't complete that last question?
Our professor smiled. Absolutely, he said. In your careers, blasey, blasey, blasey. I've never forgotten that lesson. I also learned that the janitor's name was Sherry. Very good, Jackie. We are Lightning McQueen fast. And are there any words that you don't understand in this article, Jackie?
Head up on, caught up on.
Oh, that's a good one, right? Caught up on. This one, right? I had caught up on all my work.
Yes.
So I have the definition over here, and I'll explain it a little bit more. To do all that work that you had to do or that was late. Okay, so Jackie, imagine that in your school you miss like 1 week of school, right? When you miss 1 week of school, you fall behind on work. Why? Because you didn't do all that work. You understand? You fall behind. And if you complete all that work, then you caught up. That means you take extra time to do that extra work. And that's when you caught up. So first you fall behind because you have a lot of work. And then you do the work, boom, 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 and then you catch up. Does that make sense or no? Be honest.
More or less. More or less.
More or less. Okay. Well, guys, see, Jackie had a good question. She said, what is caught up? Caught up on my work. It's to do the work that you need to do. Maybe the work that is late. Maybe you forgot to do 5 pieces of homework. You do the homework, you caught up. You are good. You are where you are supposed to be. Now let's look at exercise C. Please. Pair work. Prepare answers to the questions. Give reasons using the expressions from the stories, then practice with a partner. On a piece of paper, you're going to write answers for these questions. And you need to make sure that in your answers, you use the expressions that are in the article, the ones that are in bold. Like these, our final grade, count toward, caught up, finish all the questions. Those are the expressions. So with the first question, why was the ethics test an important one? What could be the answer there? Why was the ethics test an important one? Andres, it was important because
There was a lesson.
no.
Because it would count toward our final grade.
Very good, because it would count toward the final grade. Very good. Now, in a piece of paper, answer these questions, use the expressions, okay? You have 4 minutes. Please try to finish in 4 minutes. If not, it's okay. The partner, we're gonna switch it around this time. This time, Jackie, I want you to work with Lorentina, and Andres, you're going to stay here with me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Please, Jackie, Lorentina, enter your rooms, compare your answers. And Mr. Romero, what was Lorena's experience
Man,
with her ethics class.
I only answer. I only have the answer of 3, 4, and if I do um you erase the the answer.
No, I didn't.
Number 2, no, man.
You don't have number 2.
No, I don't understand.
What was Lorena's experience? Okay. Well,
I don't know if he is struggling with the class.
okay. Yes, that is actually her experience, man. She was struggling with the class. Definitely. She was struggling with the class. And then what happened?
No, then what?
Yes, like what happened after she struggled with the class? What did she do by the
She,
day of the test? She?
oh, she caught up on all the work. Is the
Yes,
answer?
exactly. Yes, that's her experience.
Oh my God.
Yes. And what about number 3 though?
The number 3, I thought she missed the number of classes.
No.
No?
What problem did she have with the test? Not with the class, the test.
Oh, left the last question in blank.
She left the last question blank. Right? Very good. And why was she concerned that she would be penalized?
Because I don't know how to say, but another student uh, raised his hands. Like he finished the test and asked about the if he don't complete that last question.
Exactly. Yes. She was concerned that she would get penalized because she left the last question blank, right?
Yeah.
All right. And how did the professor answer the student who raised his hand?
But you erased the answer.
Let's see.
Sorry.
I think I did. I think I did. Oh, well. Yeah, I did. But man, you don't remember it a little bit? No?
Mm, oh man, no.
No?
You have to remember, or you will remember
You need to remember what?
the the
The
people,
person's, the name, right?
the name, yeah, the name
Exactly.
that the people help you,
Yes,
something like that.
exactly. Very good, man. Okay.
Yeah.
And, well, let's see where these ladies are. Let me call them back. Yes. Oh my gosh, man, I ordered this light and it doesn't work. I need to return it.
What is what is it?
It's a selfie light. You know, I use it because I have a class at night. Sometimes the quality is very bad. So I wanted to do something different. Okay. Well, let us begin. We'll continue. Exercise D. Lorentina, can you read the instructions, please? Lorentina?
I'm sorry, I'm here. How many?
Yes, could you read? Can you read the instructions? Exercise D.
Yes, how many expressions from the blog can you find that include these words? Other ideas. Then take turns using each expression to ask your partner a question.
All right, very good. So your work. Your work. What do you do for your work? What is the expression for work? I see 1, 2. Yeah, I see 2. What expressions do you see? Your work from the article.
Fall behind.
Very good. Fall behind.
Cut up.
On.
Fall behind, and also catch up.
Catch up too?
Yes, no, I'm writing it in the present. Okay, I'm writing it in the present. But you can write it in the past if you'd like. Fall behind, catch up on, sorry. Catch up on. Okay? What about for a grade? A grade.
Affect. Mike.
Affect. What else?
Mike.
Sorry? What did you say, Andres?
Come to work.
Come to work.
Count
Yes.
toward. Count toward, very good. Your hand.
Rise.
Raise, very good.
Raise. Raise.
Raise your hand. Attest.
Finish.
Finish, and
Turning.
turning. Yeah. What about for a question?
Finish.
Finish a question? I don't see finish a question
Ah.
anywhere. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry. Finish. Finish the question. And what else?
Complete.
Complete. And what else? One more, one
Left.
more.
Left.
Left. In the present?
Oh my gosh.
The present is leave.
Leave.
Yes. Leave a question blank. Okay? Leave a question blank. So please write that down in your books. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, once you're finished with that, go to page 38. Sorry, 39. Okay. Jackie, can you read the learning tip, please?
Number 8. The A. Letter A.
The learning tip.
A learning thing. When you learn a new expression, write a definition to help you remember it.
Okay.
If you struggle with a class, you have a difficult time with it, for example, because the word is hard or there's too much to do.
Very good. And can you read A? Jack?
Complete the definitions with a correct form of the expression in the box.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Number 1. If you raise your hand, you put it in the air to get someone's attention. For example, when you want to ask a question in class. Number 2, Laurentina.
If you can do all the things you are supposed to do on time. I don't know. You can.
Can't do
Fall
all the things
behind
you are supposed to.
on,
Yes.
on your work.
Yes. When you fall behind on your work, you can't do all the things you are supposed to do on time. Nice. Number 3, Andres.
Have a question in black.
Very good. If you have or what?
Leave a
Leave.
question.
Leave a question blank. Not in blank. Just leave a question blank. And number 4, Jackie.
If tests or assignment count toward your final grade, they are part of your final score.
Very good.
Come tower.
Number 5, Valentina.
If assignments, they can make a difference to your grade. Affect your grade.
Very good. And last but not least, Andres.
Affect your grade. No, sorry, catch up on your work.
If you catch up on your work, You do all the work on your desk that you had to do or that is late. Very good. Okay, so tell me, which one of these words is new to you?
Um,
All of them for me.
All of them?
Yes.
Even raise your hand?
I know. Only raise your hand.
Only raise your hand. Okay, okay.
Only.
All right, all right. And Andres, how about you?
catch up on your work.
Catch up on your grade is new? Yes. Means to make progress, right?
Yeah.
Make progress. And Jackie, which word is new to you?
The same, catch up and fall behind on your work.
Yes. So remember, fall behind is down. Catch up is up. Okay? You miss a lot of homework, you do a lot of homework. Fall behind, catch up. And well, that's gonna be all for today, guys. We had to let the other teacher come in. But for your homework, I would like for you to do exercise B. Okay, exercise B. For exercise B, you're going to write a definition for these expressions. Okay, you can use Google to help you. You know, what's the definition of miss? What's the definition of complete? But use your own words. Don't copy the definition of Google. Okay? Use your own words. Modify the words. Got it?
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I will see you on Monday. Okay? Have a nice weekend, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
for
you,
class.
teacher.
Have a
I'll
nice
see
weekend,
you.
everybody.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
See you.